No, wait. These pants. Yeah. Did I say cook breakfast? I think I lied, kids. I might just make a short breakfast. No, why don't we make... do this. Let's cook up a small soup. Hello, friends. How is everyone? Let me get everyone back to their spots. Welcome into this wonderful Saturday. Oh, no, you go here. We're gonna make some breakfast real quick. By breakfast, I mean it's gonna be just some soup. I'm debating if I want to add like a bit of nudes to it. We might add a bit of nudes to it. Why not? Just a wee bit of nudes. There we go. Just a wee bit of nudes. I missed one. It's okay. Board Game James, what's up? Welcome on in. How are ya? Let me get this out of the... Why aren't you charging? Oh no, why didn't this charge? Are we fucking kidding me? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh no, this phone did not charge. Fuck. Y'all might be wondering, what's the importance of this phone? This is the Wi-Fi phone. This is the second signal phone, the second data phone. So very, very important to streaming. That sucks. It's only got 30%. Let's see how much we can charge it in the next 20 minutes. But Board Game James, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Welcome. I know we're cooking up some cheesy noodles real quick. Small amount, though. I don't want to have too much, because I'm going to lunch with a friend. A good friend, so. Really excited. Tired, need to get some VODs uploaded, that's fair. But oh my god, I've been so bad about uploading VODs. Like, oh man, it's bad. I just completely forget. You know? Like, honestly, I should do it when I'm at work. I don't understand why I don't. I really should. Cause that's like the perfect time. We get like an hour and a half lunch, and I'm like, dude, that's like the perfect time right there. You during that lunch break, you should be uploading videos, and I don't. So, but yeah, work was good this week. What did I do? What did we do? We learned all about electronics and schematics and stuff. I need to do a lot of studying, because I am not like as on board with electronics as I thought I was. I got a shit ton of studying to do here. You're probably gonna be like, holy shit. This is like my combined notes sheet. It was kind of funny. They were like, when he was watching me take notes. So normally I take notes on like big form, and then I re-scribble them onto a smaller sheet to get everything into a combined form. So I'm like, okay, and I can kind of look at things, and you know, sometimes stuff gets separated, right? Sometimes when people make PowerPoints, they'll separate things, so you're like, why would you separate that? And so, you know, in my initial notes, everything gets separated, but then I'm like, I want these together, and so I'm able to, when I put them on that sheet, I can then put them together, and it's like, okay, that makes more sense now, you know. Not always, not a big thing, so. But hell yeah. What board games have you been playing, what board games have you been playing, James? What did I play this week? I played Tiny Epic Dinosaurs, which was super fun. Oh yeah, you were there. Y'all rated in. What am I cooking? We're just cooking up some cheesy noodles. Something simple, something quick. Nothing too crazy here. Let me see. Put you right here. Bring you over. But Kim, how are you? Welcome on in. Yeah, we're gonna get this food cooked up, and then we're gonna get ready for a geocache walk. Really excited. Oh shit. Let me set my networks right. Oh, my networks are set right. Let me know the bit rate. So, but there is a board game I'm wanting to play. And we're gonna play this when I go on my trip. And it is a game called, did I put it at the bottom? I'm stupid. It's a game called Minerva. And let me pull it up on my phone. Minerva. In case you don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, let me see if I can pull it out. It's gonna be a pain in the ass because I put it on the bottom of everything like a dum-dum. There we go. So, I have this game, we'll get Minerva. There's another game I have and I can't remember. It's at my friend's house right now. We're gonna do this in November, right? Because I'm going on that big 2-month trip. By the way, if you join me for IRL, we got a ton of IRL coming. Really excited. In November, I'm taking a trip over to Philadelphia. And then we're going down to Jacksonville. And then we're going to Houston. But it's not going to be like a straight shot to Philadelphia. We're obviously going to do some trap. We're going to do some sightseeing. And it's not going to be a straight shot to Jacksonville. Because I want to see a bunch of friends in like North Carolina, DC, Baltimore, Atlanta, right? And then from Jackson, we're going to head over to Houston. That's going to be more of a straight shot. We are going to drop to New Orleans. We'll see if Mississippi has anything to... If you've ever been to Mississippi, especially the southern part, right by the Gulf Coast, if you've got any recommendations, feel free to drop it. And that includes the Florida Panhandle, Bama, and New Orleans recommendations, because, yeah, at some point, I still need to do my trip planning stream. We haven't gotten there yet. I meant to do it this week, and every day I was just busy in the evening. I was like, oh, well, I was either busy, or the one time I was gonna do it, I forgot it was a minis painting night at the cafe I go to, and they took over the entire table that I usually stream at. And I was like, well, that sucks. But yeah, let's see what we got here. Bunch of new releases. You played Fountains this morning. Ooh, I've not heard of that one. Orbit, a Memers Challenge, and Movie Night yesterday. Forestry tomorrow. Okay. Let me see this. Memers Challenge. Wait. Hang on. Ooh, you are right. I did. Dude, this box looks pretty. This is what we got here. Okay. I like this. Can I see the board game? You're taking the role of a Norse god or goddess. I already like it. Oh, wow. Okay, I want to play this game. I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, I'm beginning to see some concepts that I can already assume how it's done. Yeah, I want to try that game. Alright, let me get my soup. Let me get my soup in here. What did I do with my fork? Oh, here it is. So yeah, Minerva, and then the other one I want to play is another game I currently own. Like I said, that's at my friend's house. So, and then I also need to finish a bunch of these escape room games that I have. So let me put this back. I need to play A Wolf of Murder. Can you play that at some point? I've already played Parks. It's a fun game. Parks is great. Especially when you need like a not so crazy game. Let me put this up here. I forgot. You go up here. Right? But yeah, I have the Exit game, the Cursed Labyrinth. And I had this Escape from Grand Hotel, which I've been kind of saving, but like at some point I should just play it. I could keep saving it to play for other people, and I could never get people to play it with me. And I'm like, you know what? I might just say buckets and just go for it. You know, I'm really bad at escape room games. If you guys haven't seen me play an escape room game, I'm really bad at them. Like horrendously bad at them. I generally need a lot of help when I do escape room games. I'm kind of reliant on you, chat. Alright. I'm gonna add in some of this ghost pepper hot sauce. Well, it's a wing sauce, but you know what? It's nice and... I might have been a bit much. Uh-oh. Also, music, you didn't have to stop. You can keep going, buddy. You can keep going, buddy. I do, you know, I'm a huge spice fan. Actually, if you watch my most popular clip, it's the one of my phone falling into the fire. It's pretty crazy. If you go to my clips and you just go by most popular, you'll see it's like the very top. But it's kind of funny because you hear me in the background say, "You can't have soup without some spice," before I realize that my phone is in the fire. Because I went to my van real quick to go grab some hot sauce to throw into my soup. Because I do like making things spicy. Yeah, my journey into... I used to not be a spicy fan at all. I used to hate spicy. And then I went to Japan. And if you've never had sushi in Japan, sometimes they'll do it the way America does it, where they put the wasabi off to the side. But most times, especially if you order the sushi where the fish is on top, the sushi... or the wasabi is snapped on the bottom of the fish and then put on. The wasabi comes with the fish. So, I kept forgetting to mark wasabi to the side. And so, I just sucked it up and said, you know what? I'm going to start knocking wasabi right now. And, sure enough, that's how my descent into spicy began. Oh, hang on a minute. Give me a second, chat. My friend is asking which ferry she should take to come over. Let me take a look at the event, because we're going to a pinball event today. I'm not saying this is a date, but might be the closest thing I've done to a date forever. Sign-up's at 3:30, starts at 4, so she waits till 1:30. She won't get here till 2:30. That doesn't leave us enough. Right. Let's see. Why do you pause? Keep the music going. I like music. There we go. So, being sick for almost 4 days. Could use some soup. I hope you get better. Is it like... It's nothing life-threatening, right? Is it just like a really bad cold or something? I've been very fortunate in my life to not be bedridden for long periods of time. Most times I'm only really sick for like 1 day and then I'm good to go. It's kind of funny though, like I saw I saw a meme or a video or something where someone was like, y'all remember how you used to get sick all the time as a kid? They were like, it was a video aimed at Asians, and they were like, hey, other Asian people, do you remember being sick as a kid all the time, and nowadays you're never sick? And I was like, shit, yeah, you're right. I used to be sick like all the time as a kid. And they were like, did you know you weren't actually sick? You were just being food poisoned? And I was like, what the fuck? And now that Asians have a tendency to not want to throw away food, right? Especially the older Asian generation, right? Like first gen, like, you know, and I'm not saying every Asian family did this, but my family definitely did this, because they were first gen Filipino American, right? And so they grew up in the Philippines. So the idea of, like, wasting food was kind of like, whoa, you know. And so growing up, sometimes I get pretty vehemently sick, right, dry heaving, and someone was like, yeah, that's not, like, sick, that's food poisoning. And I was like, oh my fucking god. Like, bruh. You know, they were like, and, you know, they were like, sometimes you can actually get sick and you throw up, but another times, especially for Asians, you were just being poisoned by your fucking parents, because they just didn't want to throw the food away, so they'd use it. My grandmother was the same, my grandma was that way too. My grandma was really bad about it. I remember one time, she had like moldy bread, and she would cut the mold off, and I was like, I'm not having that. I'm good. No, you throw that away. Fuck you. So, but yeah, it was, and like, you know, I don't have a way to prove it was food poisoning, right? Maybe I really just got super sick, dry heaving, for like hours, but, you know, like, I almost never get sick, so, you have all the variants of the new COVID variant, but your test came back negative, Sunday on Wednesday evening. Oh no! Damn, that fucking sucks. Well, I hope you get better, sooner than later. I almost forgot to throw in that second part. I was, you know, I hope you get better. That almost seems like such a sad way of saying it. But I'm always wishing people to get better as soon as possible, you know? Because that's no fun to be out, especially for that long. Can't even talk, your throat is so short. Ugh. That sucks. Oh, I'd hate that. I mean, at least nowadays, you know, we've got phones, and so, you know, you can't talk to someone, you just like, you know, hey, give me your fucking number, and then you can just text each other, you know? That too. I've been telling myself to learn ASL. I'm really bad at forcing myself to learn things that I don't want to know, you know? Well, that's a lie. Sorry. I'm really bad at teaching myself things. What's the word? It's not that I don't want to learn, it's that it's like manual driving. If you ever want to learn how to drive a manual, you gotta force yourself to learn how to drive a manual, right? Like, you have to either you have to buy yourself a manual before you learn how to drive the manual. Because once you had the manual, then you're like, well, fuck, now I have to learn, or else I just wasted all this money, right? That's literally how I fucking learned. I bought the manual vehicle, I bought a manual truck before I knew how to drive, and I said, now that I have it, now I have to learn. Or else it's just a, you know, it's just a gigantic paperweight on my front yard. And sure enough, I learned pretty quick, by the way. So, I don't know how you would force yourself to learn ASL. Manual transmission vehicle, yes. I don't know how, stick shift, yeah. Yeah, I do know how to drive a stick shift. I learned a couple years ago. And from time to time, my friend actually lets me drive her, her Miata. I'm always careful. I don't, she always gets a little nervous when I drive her Miata, because I don't drive stick shift anymore, so I'm a little rusty every time I go to drive it. And I tend to rev a little too much, and she's always like, you rev my car too much. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm like, you have to understand, I only drive a stick shift like once every 4 months, so it's a little hard to keep up the practice, you know? Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I mean, that is true. I mean, not always. I was about to say but then people will buy a sewing machine and then never use it, you know? So. I mean, the hardest part is once you start, is to continue doing that thing, right? Once you get over the initial excitement, and I think that's the hardest thing, right? Is, like, after I learned how to drive my manual, I was like, dude, this is really fun. Honestly, I miss driving a manual. Now, there a minute here. If you ever become a van lifer, always have bread. You can snap up the soup. Helps reduce your, how much cleaning you have to do. There we go. You have a sewing machine, you use a grand total twice. Yeah. I used to use a sewing machine all the time. I need a sewing machine. I have, here, let me pull it down here. I have a gym bag full of clothing I need to get fixed, including the gym bag. You might see these binder clips. It's because the gym bag itself is broken. And here's the thing. I don't need anyone to fix it. I just need access to a sewing machine. Like, that's the only thing. If I can get access to a sewing machine for like 2 hours, I can fix everything. Sewing machine is super easy to use. A lot of people are super scared that they're gonna break it. You're not. Sewing machines are decently, I can hand sew. I hand sew when I need to, but the repairs never last. They only last. I want a sewing machine so I can pretty much virtually permanently fix it, for the most part. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm hand sewing correctly. Like, I feel like that's my other problem. Like, no, some of them are pretty big. So, I'm gonna get these pants on. Alright. Let me not flash you guys while I get this on. There we go. I'm gonna brush my teeth real quick. I'm trying to make a habit of brushing, of trying to brush three times a day, so after I eat, rather than brushing twice a day and then forgetting and brushing once a day. If I brush after I eat, I can make the habit, you know? Is base stitching the one where you just do the surface? I guarantee that's the problem. Yep. That's the thing. I don't know how to properly hand sew. Like I've wanted to go to a YouTube video, and I tried to do it the way they did it, and I was like, I'm not getting how the fuck they did it. Yeah, like whatever the sewing machine does with the second string to keep everything together, I don't know how to do that. And honestly, I'm sure it's like a knot. I'm sure it's like a tiny knot that you have to just learn. I don't know. Like I'm crocheting. That's the other thing. I don't crochet. I don't know. I just had to just sit down. But I also know that there's like tool libraries who are like, yeah, you can come borrow the, I don't know. Someone was telling me like, oh, you can come by and you can just borrow a sewing machine for like an hour or two. And I'm like, it's literally all I need. If I just have a sewing machine for 2 hours, I can literally fix everything. I know how to fix it. I know how to straight stitch. And that's all I know how to straight stitch, and I know how to do the zigzag stitch. And those are the only two stitches 99% of people need to know how to use on a sewing machine. Alright, obviously you've got the people who need to do the special stitches for dresses and other, or not dresses, but like for like more advanced stuff. But for the everyday person, you can get away with a straight stitch. You don't need anything else. Alright. Give me a minute here. I gotta change some solder setups here. Change some power setups. There we go. Alright. It's only for stretchy fabrics. Oh, okay. I'm learning so much right now. It's too much of a pain for how much canoes cost nowadays, so you don't bother. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying not to, like, I'm in need of, like, I really should go out and buy new canoes. I'm also like, I don't really have space for them. Put this over here, put this over here. Make sure we get our actual, oh, I know where it's at. I know where it's at. I was like, where did my, I know where it's at. It's right here. Okay. Yep, there it is. Haha. There we go. If I got rid of that gym bag, get that whole space. Well, I mean, then it would just all go back into their various boxes. I mean, the gym bag is there to keep all the canoes that need to be fixed up in one spot. And if that wasn't there, then I just put all my dirt. I just put all my, you know how everyone has that pile of canoes on a chair? That's normally what that spot's for. That spot's normally where I put all my canoes that would go on someone's chair. That's my chair spot. Alright, put that there. Let me get socks. And then, there's socks. Perfect. Alright. I'm going to be back. I'm going to go around. I'm going to open the trunk. And then we will get ready here. Let me go and shut this off. Guys, don't panic. Oh my god, we're only at 45%. I screwed myself so hard here. Okay. I'm gonna need you. Alright, I'll be back. Guys, there's so many people here. I don't know where the fuck everyone came from. I wonder if there's something going on at this school. So we're parked outside the school, but the trail is right over here. So, it's not very far. I brought out some Cheez-Its real quick. I wanna... My brain is like, give me some crunchies. This ain't... Yo, does anyone else have that? Does anyone else have like a crunchy craving? Where it doesn't matter what it is, you just need something crunch on? Yeah, I just brushed my teeth. Nope. Stop. 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 Stop me. You just brushed your teeth. You put this away. You put this away. Stop that. I almost forgot. We've got our geocache bag. I kind of want to try this. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, just stop there, me. It's, yeah, yep. So this is a new setup we're trying. I have a new geocache bag I want to try. So I'm gonna see how this goes here. And I gotta shift Mr. Half Hog over, which we can do that. Mr. Half Hog, buddy, look at him. I'm gonna put him right here for a minute. All right, here we go. Alright, so the idea is this is going to be our new geocache bag. I want to see how well this works over this. Oh, it's... Hang on, I need my sweater. Alright. Get my sweater on. Alright. Now here's my question. There's that. Well, wait a minute. Maybe I should just have everything go into one bag for the geocache bag. Why don't we do that? So you two go over here. Here are all my magnets. Okay. Okay. Nash Night. Probably don't need the 9-volt battery. absolutely get some rest. Get your body to be better. And, yeah, thank you for popping on in. I appreciate ya. And thank you. Alright. So, Mr. Half-Hog, you're here. You're good. Let me make sure I grab everything I need from this bag here. Well, that's the next question. Where the fuck am I gonna put everything? Alright, so I'll bring you here. No, this is the fun part. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck everything is gonna go. I need two. I need that. Where's the other one? Here we go. And that. There we go. Alright, so if I plug this to this, and I plug it into you. Alright. This is gonna be interesting. I don't know how the fuck I want everything. Oh, I should get you guys some music. Let me get you guys some music going here. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna put this in here. What do I have on the back? Oh, can I just put it in here? I can't put it in here. Yeah, this will be good back here. Put this back here. Yeah, there we go. So this can go here. Give me this and that. So you're gonna go here. I need water. Let me refill my water real quick. Shoes. Oh, and I still need to. Here's what I need to do. Something else I meant to do earlier today and I haven't done yet. What was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna do this. Alright, let's go. Geocache Walk. I want to be 2 node here. And then, hang on, I see something I need to do I need to respond to this? What's going on here? Okay. Shipment of fail. What's up? Welcome on in. Yeah, always giving people the boop. Yeah. We made a quick small breakfast this morning, just like a small cheesy noodle dish. Just to, hurry up and get some nom-noms down. I didn't want to eat too much because I'm going to lunch later today. So, really excited. We're also trying the new geocache bag, which I'll show that off in just a minute. Damn coughing fit. Stop it. Okay. So, put this here. I guess I should bring my ID just in case, because, you know, you never know. You never know when someone might be like, I need to see your ID and verify that you're an American. So, you know, that's a thing that I have to do now. For 4 years, I didn't have to worry about it, and now I have to worry about it again, because... Alright, let's see. So you're charging, so you go... No, you go over here. You come here. Yeah, we're hang on, let me bring you guys down there, but so you can see. Right? You can see this is the big indication that it's a new bag. Right? This is my geocache bag now. I'm trying to see how it works. It's nice because I can just shift Mr. Half Hog over pretty easily, and I don't have to worry about him. So we're gonna get you guys shifted over to here. So we've been here before. This walk we're about to do, we've been here before. I've been meaning to save it for like, you know, give me a minute here. You guys are gonna be upside down for just a second here to get y'all shifted over. Perfect. I wanted to save it for like an IRL raid train, but I don't know, there just hasn't been an IRL raid train, and I may not be coming back to the Pac Northwest after this, so didn't really have a choice. I was like, well, gotta do it now. May not have a choice pretty soon here, so alright. And then let me turn you guys. Yeah, there we go. Turn your screen down some, because so I forgot to charge up my secondary phone yesterday. No, I didn't forget to charge it. Somehow I unplugged it on accident, and so this morning my my secondary phone, which normally provides the Wi-Fi signal, was like at 20% this morning, and I was like, no. Okay. Grab. Let's get this just in case. There we go. And that's a go. Alright, where are my keys? Alright, I think I knocked it. Hang on, let's double check. Alright, the van's knocked. No one question. Actually, you know, when future me questions it, because she will, you just remember, I knocked it. Alright. Let me re-bump up our bitrate to 4K here. That's enough. Alright. It is a little cold, but that's okay. Also, it's quite wet. But yeah, so once again, we've been here before. We came here, I want to say earlier this year. Right? We went all around. We're over here. So we're probably gonna do. We're probably gonna go over to here. Let me see what the geocaches are looking like over here. Where am I? Yeah, there's a bunch of geocaches over here. So we're gonna grab these geocaches. There's like 2 geocaches over here, and a multi-cache. And there's another cache like right at the edge of the park, so we might go to that one. There's another one called Missing Notes. And then we're gonna come around. We're gonna go to we're gonna get all the caches in this area, and we're gonna come back. We're not gonna go down here, because this might still be closed, but also down here, the signals are not worse. So, alright. Let's try this. New geocache bag is a go. Let's see how this feels. Alright, so... Shimon, how are you doing today? How's your Saturday going? I got up this morning and I was like, ooh, you know what I should do? I should go for a geocache walk before it rains. So, here we are, going for a geocache walk. I should bring your umbrella. You know what? It'll be fine. If it starts to rain, I will cover you guys with my arm. Yo. Fuck, I'm right here. Let's go get the umbrella. I'm gonna regret it if I don't do it. I'm gonna get the umbrella real quick. So, let's go get my umbrella. Because it might rain. And I don't want you guys to get wet. Oh, yeah. Alright. So, unlike my other hip bag, everything sits a lot heavier on my left side. Usually I'm used to all the weight being on the right side of my hip. But my left side this time is taking all the weight. Alright, oh, wait. Hang on, I need to put you guys down for just a sec. I forgot my windows are like all sorts of wonky open. Not that I expect anyone to come steal from my van, but no reason to make it any easier than it already is. I forgot my windows were set for cooking mode and not leaving the van mode. Alright, there we go. We're gonna get going. We're gonna do it. I'm trying. It's a new bag. I gotta get used to it. Alright, where am I gonna put? Who's gonna hold on to the umbrella? Yeah, the umbrella can go right. Nope. I don't know, man. Trying to put stuff in places when I don't have a good place for it. Oh, shit. This isn't good. I don't have a good spot for my umbrella. I don't want to potentially lose it. I mean, if I go right here, it should be okay. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. Alright. Where's my keys? Where'd my keys go? Alright, now we're good to go. Let's do this. I think out of one of those three, actually. Alright. And this actually gives the person in front of me some time to get ahead of me so I don't run into them again. Trying to avoid putting people on cam. They had some cute dogs, though. Really cute dogs. Alright. So, like I said, we've been to this park before. It's a really nice walk. I really like this. It's, we've not been to the far side, so it's gonna be interesting to see how the signal is on that side of the park. But we know that the signal is good here. I think there's one small dead zone, just a random dead zone in this park. So, I hope y'all are enjoying the music. It's some sort of it's some, Legend of Zelda. It's like a parking lot mix, right? I really enjoy it. It's nice and, it's nice and cozy. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. God, it is cold, and my hands don't like it. Pretty, right? Yeah, it's a very cute area. And one of the few forest spots that actually have decent signal, So many places that would make for nice walks just don't have good signal, so it's hard for me to take you anywhere, We want to go right. Here we go. So we're going to be coming up on our first geocache here. It looks like this requires a bit of off-roading here. The hint says don't get stumped, which means it's going to be in a stump here. So, we're probably about another 200 feet away. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that bird go. Go, bird, go. Go, bird, go. Got a wee bit of uppies going on. Not too much. Pretty cheesy uppies at the moment here. Alright. That might be a geo trail. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this looks to be a geo trail right here. This says don't get stumped. We got a couple stumps over here. Let's see what we've got. This! I mean... I think they've just covered it up. Yep, there it is. Look at that. Like, where could it be? Surely not this suspicious looking trunk piece. Yeah, that was... surely not here. But also, once again, the wonders of 3D printing, my friends. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And they always put the cache down here on the bottom, so you can just pop it open just like that. I almost was like, shit, do I not have a pen? But I do have a pen. It's over in here. Is it bigger on the inside? Let me see. Not this one. Might be a little defective. But who knows? Maybe once we open the door, it'll take us in to somewhere else. Alright, see what we've got here. There we go. I need to sign right there. Today's the 11th? Yeah, 11th of October. Okay, I need something hard to write on, like this thing. So it's funny, yesterday in class, one of the instructors grabbed my pen and was using it to grade. And so when me and my buddy went up to, when me and my partner person that went up to go do something, I was like, yeah, hang on. Shit, what's my pen? I was like, you got your pen? He was like, no. I'm like, fuck, where's my pen? And we realized my instructor had taken it. And he was like, I'm just using a grade, just use this pen. I was like, okay. And so after lunch, I come up to him, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna trade my pen for that pen. He was like, but I like your pen. Your pen is good. And I was like, yes, exactly. That's why I want my pen back. I was like, give me back my good pen, nerd. There we go. Did that right there. Alright. You know, the hard thing about all this is learning how to use this new bag. Yeah, right? Go get your own. No, I got my pen back. No, it's all fun and games. We're all super chill, you know. It's a good class. I'm really glad I took this school, right? It gets me a lot of certifications, right? And it allows me to get into a new industry if I want to, right? I know there's some doubt on my end about going into like a new industry versus going to somewhere where I can definitely make a lot of money. So, alright. So let's not be as crazy about it. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna... Ooh, what if I did this? This is far less suspicious. There we go. Alright, let me log it and then I'll show you what I did. Oh shoot, this isn't the right area. Here we go. Oh, Dr. Blue, I get it. I get it. Quick and easy, TFTC, get a picture. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna get this on, get this back. And then, oh yeah, I forgot, I need to open this bag. Hang on. I think one of my bags open. Where is it? There's the string. There's that. Perfect. Okay. Oh, that's where my gloves are. Okay. I was like, what the fuck are my gloves? There we go. Alright. So, rather than having that gigantic thing on top, I just put this right here because it kind of fits over the hole a little bit better. And then, obviously, we just use one to cover it. Right? So, there we go. That's a little bit better. Not as blatantly obvious. I forgot to take my meds. Shit. That's okay. I'll take my meds when I get back. Ah, shit. Dismiss. There we go. Okay, give me a minute, guys. I'm working on something here. Ugh. I'm like... The unfortunate thing is these bags just don't maneuver as well as my other bag. Yeah, like stuff just doesn't maneuver as well. But this is a test. This is a test to make sure that, to see what I can do to improve this bag, right? Because like I keep going to Goodwill. I'm like, oh, I should buy these bags for my new hip bag. And I'm like, no. You need to use the hip bag first, so you can start seeing what improvements you need to make to it, right? That's a big thing. That's a big thing in life, right? Just start doing something, so you can start seeing how you need to improve stuff. If you just constantly sit there and plan it, you're not going to see where your plan goes wrong, you know? You just need to just say buckets at some point and just go for it, you know? And so that's what we're doing here. And I mean, the nice thing is Mr. Half-Hog can transfer over to this bag, which is the big thing, right? That's always been the big thing about getting a new hip bag, is trying to make sure Mr. Half-Hog can transfer right over, so that, you know, we don't go without him. Because we can't go without Mr. Half-Hog. Also, it's an hour, so we're gonna knock out some squats, because there's no way I'm doing push-ups in this wet terrain. So, we're gonna knock out 20 squats. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There we go. Oh man, we got people behind me. Alright, let's get moving, friends. This trail was popular. I didn't expect this trail to be packed with people already. I was like, it's 9 in the morning. What are you people all doing out, man? It's okay. It's okay. Alright. Whoa, One True Venom, what's up? I remember you. It's been a long time, what's up? Welcome to the Geocache Walk. We're headed towards our next geocache. How are ya? So we're gonna be getting, ooh, this next geocache is called Witch's Brew. You doing okay? That's, you know, that's pretty good still. I'm doing great. I'm, woke up this morning and I was like, let's go for a walk. And I was like, ooh, I kind of want to stream it. We should go over here because I know there's signal over here. So, that's what we're doing. We're going for a nice forest walk. Finding some geocaches, so. But yeah, I'm doing good. And then later today, I'm picking up my friend. We're going to go have lunch. And then we're going to go play pinball at a pinball tournament. And we've been flirting a lot, so we'll see if we plan to go anywhere with that. What is this? Water tower. Oh fuck, there is a water tower over here. Oh shit. Look at that. Yep, sure enough. There's a water tower over here. Hell yeah. I wonder if this operates under the same principles of a water... I mean, I guess it's the same name, a water tower. So, do you guys know how water towers work? Not necessarily the ones that look like this, but I assume they operate under the same principle. But the ones that have like the 4 legs and then the big thing at the top, like, have y'all ever? I've talked about this before. It's kind of cool how they work. I always thought they were relics of the past, and that's not true at all. They actually are still very much in use, which is super cool. Let's see. Where's some of your town are relics of the past? In a forest? Yeah. They're probably still being used. Look at this bench. This is pretty cool. This is cute. Look at that. You gotta kind of do a sit like this, right? I mean, you could try to go like this. There's like no back support, and it's so low to the ground. It's a little hard to do. There's more of a thinker position, you know? You just sit here and just think. Yeah. I brought water. I did not bring a snack. I did eat before we started, so I'm not too worried about snacks. And I mean, sorry about that. My body don't adapt well to cold, so. Oh, you can go in them? Oh shit, that's cool. Oh hell yeah. That's super cool. I mean, yeah, for sure. But any water towers that are still in effect, they're kind of cool. They kind of act as expansion tanks. Water basically gets pumped in there at night, right? So rather than change the power of your pump, you want to keep your pump running at 1 speed as much as possible, because that reduces wear and tear. And so basically, you just run the pump at 1 speed. And so at night, when water demand is really low, all the extra water from that pump gets sent into a water tower, aka your expansion. And then during the day, when water usage goes up, then the water from that tank will start being used. And because it's so high in the air, it provides that pressure, that water pressure via gravity. It's really cool. And I don't know, like I said, I think they're still in use. Obviously, there's some relics of the past. Alright. So geocache is over here somewhere. I don't know the easiest way to get there. Ow. Yeah, maybe I should have brought an orange. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. We walk on a tree. Walk on a tree. We're getting pretty close to the geocache here. My guess is it's going to be an actual witch's cauldron that we're going to find. Wait, how deep do I have to go? Hang on, let me... Okay, I have to go up over here. Okay. Let me see. Or maybe it's right over here. Oh, dude, there's a whole... What in the world? There's a whole nother trail over here. Wait. No, wait. No, this is the actual trail. Oh, fuck. Hang on a minute. We need to go over there. Oh, don't you worry. There's no getting lost here. The nice thing about this park is... we're very close to, we're very close to civilization, you know. I know it seems like we're in the middle of nowhere, but we're realistically in the middle of, like, the city. Well, we're not in the middle of the city, but, like, I could walk to Silverdale in, like, 30 minutes from here. Okay. I have seen other people around. Oh, I see it. I see. I was about to hit the hint, and I was like, well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on a minute. I've got a little webby thing right here. Get that out of the way. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Look at that. Let's go. Alright, we're gonna better hide that. I think I know where to hide it better. Whew. But yeah, no, I've seen a couple people around. This is a pretty well-used trail, and it's a Saturday, so I expect to see quite a bit of people. Okay, this is a little damp. Uh-oh, this is falling apart. Okay. There we go, just sign right here. Alright, so today is the 11th of October, 2025. The Knipsey Fiona. There we go. Yeah, I like when people make it a little obvious. We're gonna make this a little less obvious, but still obvious enough to like a geocacher. Like that really jumped out, you know. That in here, just like that. All right, so we'll put this in here. Sometimes people like to put stuff in here, like this rock that says you can live forever. Oh. I think it's a Jesus thing, though. There's a jw.org in here. Yeah. Honestly, I wish I had a pen, because I'd just cross it out and be like, you can live forever. Or die trying. Alright, so I'll put it right here. Alright, so we're gonna slightly shift it. We're gonna shift it to here. And then we're gonna put go. Now it's not nearly as obvious. And let me go ahead, get this geocache log real quick, and then we will keep moving. I love geocaching, guys. It's so much fun. If y'all don't geocache, I recommend it. Though if you live in the Northeast, or the North at all, probably not the best time to start, because we're about to go into winter. And, geocaching in the winter is not fun. I'm gonna admit it, it's not fun at all. Like, even here in the Pac Northwest, I'm like, I'm good, dog. Oh, man. There should be a better way to hold everything here. No. What if I put the umbrella here? Would this work? Oh, the umbrella might work right here. I can get it in. Come on. Come on, umbrella. Get in there, buddy. Yeah. Alright, that'll do. That's better. Alright. We're just trying to figure out where I want everything to go. Alright. So the next geocache we're going to be looking for... Oh, by the way, if you do want to get into geocaching, all you have to do is go to your app store on the phone, and just look up Geocache, and you'll get a geocache app. It's gonna be like a green circle with like a flag in the bottom right corner, and like an X in the top left corner. It's pretty fairly obvious. You get that, and when you open it, you'll only have access to like probably 10% of caches, but for $2.99 a month, you can get access to all of the geocaches. And here's the best thing, in my opinion, about the Geocache app. It has a fantastic trail map. So if you do a lot of hiking anyways, I think it's worth getting. I think the back to the street. The geocache community has done a fantastic job of keeping the trail maps, up to date. So that alone is almost worth it. So okay, it's gonna be a while before we get to our next geocache here. There is a... Oh, no, we're not doing... Hang on, let me see this multi-cache. Yep, nope, fuck that. Nope. I don't do multi-cache because I hate doing them because it requires you to read and do homework, and I just don't want to do that. I'm like, nah, dude. I'm not here to do homework, man. Just give me the cache coordinates. So it's funny. I found a multi-cache on total accident one time. It was in Phoenix. We were just kind of dicking around, and I was kind of climbing around a rock wall, and we saw something. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And it was a geocache. We're like, "Oh fuck!" Didn't think I'd randomly find a geocache over here. So. I'm gonna miss Phoenix, especially if I don't get a job in Phoenix. Like, the two major areas I'm really trying to move to are Phoenix and the DC-Baltimore area. Those are the two areas I realistically would want to move to. If I moved. I'm also trying to stay here. But those options are few and far between. So, man, look at this walk. Look at these trees. This is so cool. By the way, Halloween's coming up. Do people in chat celebrate Halloween? And if you do, what kind of Halloween plans are you kind of looking at, you know? Oh. I'm gonna swap to me here, cause I'm about to pass by some people here. Oh, that's right. I don't know. I don't know what Phoenix does for Halloween. I don't think Phoenix is super big on Halloween. Though you'll have to do all the Dias de los Muertos events. They do a shit ton of those all around the city. And if y'all recall from last year, yeah. We went to what, 3 or 4 different Day of the Dead events. The one at Indian Steel Park is gonna be the biggest. But Scottsdale is gonna be fun. The Scottsdale one's gonna be fun. I know Mesa does one, but Mesa's really small. I don't know if Tempe does one. I'll go look at Arizona events and try to find you some events to go check out. Because I think Phoenix events are great. They do a great job. Like, people shit on Phoenix all the time, and I'm like, have you been to Phoenix? And they're like, no. I'm like, then stop shitting on Phoenix. It's a great fucking city, dog. Really is a great city. And like I said, that's the reason I want to move there. They do a great amount of events. Now, I probably during the summer, they probably don't. I imagine it's too hot. It's probably a danger to do anything outside. So, alright. So we're getting pretty close to the other side. I know the Convergence event is in early November, but I don't think it's that early, because you're leaving on, what, November 2nd, right? So the Convergence event's usually the 2nd week in November, so you probably won't be able to get to that. I'm so bummed I won't be able to. I was so heavy. And I'm glad that I started taking to school now. You know, it's a good class. I really enjoy the people in there, and they're all respectful. You know, I was always a little concerned that someone might be like, I'm not down with this transgender thing, and one of them seems a little. He seems to struggle a bit. He does always do the he, him, and like, oh, I meant, she, you know, and I'm like, I get it, it's my voice. I don't really do any voice training at all. I used to, and then I stopped. So, I do try to speak in like an octave higher than I normally do. It takes energy. It takes a lot of energy to change your voice. We got a bunch of signs over here. Oh, damn. The Beaver Loop? Oh, wait. Wait. We want to go right, yeah. We wanted the Old Timber Road. Here we go. Good thing I saw this, because I probably would have just kept going and completely missed this. So we are going to be taking the Wolf Ridge. These are some nice signs, by the way. I like that. That's awesome. Let's go. Yeah, that's a bummer. Oh, man. That would have been such a fun event for you to go to. Getting to see the first Friday. Uh-oh. We got the struggle bus. No, I got the full 5 here. Are we struggle busing on this phone? Oh shit! Raiders, hi, welcome on in. Mizzy Coins, thank you so much for the raid. How are ya? Raiders, my name is Fnipsy Fiona. You can call me Fnipsy or Fiona, and this. There we go. It's my partner in crime, Mr. Half-Hog. Boop! And we do a lot of IRL streaming here. Right now we are going for a nice walk in the park. We're doing geocaching. It's great. I love it. So, sit back, relax. Chozos, thank you so much for coming on in. How is everyone? Missy, what were you up to? What were you doing? A Mizzy Corner Raider sighted at full force, stampeding home a field of maize. I love it. I love it. Let me tell you, I love that word, maize, right? I'm a huge fan. I'm a fan. I like it. Played Super Mario Sunshine. Nice. That's one where you have the big giant water tank on your back, right? I really enjoyed that one. That one was fun. Oh god, look at these mushrooms. Look at that. Tiny mushrooms. Johnny, what's up? Welcome on in. How are ya? It's fun but mega frustrating as well. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, I haven't played it in forever, so I don't remember how frustrating it is. When it comes to frustration, the one game that jumps out to me is Majora's Mask. I cannot beat that game without a guidebook. Every time I try playing it, I always get stuck in the same spot. And I know what you're thinking. It must be a hard spot. It's not. It's finding the 5 bomber kids at the beginning of the game. I can never find the 5th one. I don't know why. I know. Laugh at me. Laugh at the person who can't find the 5th bomber kid. I can never find them. They're like hide and seek champions. I always have to look it up and be like, where's this 5th kid hiding? And I always forget where he is. And I'm like, oh, of course he's in that spot. So, yeah. And I mean, I use it all the time. Like I said, I generally have... Is this how you get to the geocache? I see what looks to be some sort of geo trail. I'm hoping the geo trails on the other side is better. Yeah, fucking Majora's Mask. Yeah, if your team, screw you, Majora's Mask. Yeah, oh, here we go. This might be it. Zelda dungeons get me stuck. Yeah. The Shadow Dungeon in Ocarina of Time is really hard for me. Oh, you had to cutscene because you were so cheese. Yeah. Alright, here we go. So we've got a geo trail. So we're going to see where this gets us. Hopefully this gets us to the geocache. I should be right at this tree, hopefully. Good thing I wore pants. A nurse nog. What the hell does that mean? Oh, there's a whole spider web right here. Hang on. Sorry, spider. I'm about to knock you down, buddy. Nature, right? There we go. Got a spider stick. Ugh, hate to do this, buddy, but I don't want you in my face. Not fun for anybody. Any bears out there? Well, if you see me running, then you know why. You know the Majora's Mask door, but you've never been able to complete the game. I think I've beaten the game once. Once again, entirely relying on the game guide, because I could not figure that game out to save my life. Okay. Okay, let's see. I will definitely tell Bigfoot to say hi if I come across him. I would prefer not to. What the fuck's this geocache? Oh, according to this, dude, I'm way off. Hang on, man. I gotta fall back. Hang on. Alright, so I know I'm not making geocaching look super sexy right now. You don't have to do this very often. This whole bushwhacking that I'm doing at the moment, right? Where you're just walking through. It should be right. Oh, is it this thing? Did I just miss it? No, that's not it. What else is geocache? Hold up. Let me take a look at the, let me see what people... Caches on the north side. What the fuck? Is on the north side of the trail? Hold up. Hold up. What's going on here? He's always out of focus, right? No, wait. No, it's gotta be here. Unless, oh, what if it's right here? I'm about to give him this cache. I'm like, screw this. Oh, the California Redwoods. Yo, that place is super pretty. Yeah. Yo, the way you should do it, and my recommendation, if you ever have the time, start from Portland. From Portland, you know, if you can get a rental car, right? Drive over to Cannon Beach and Seaside, and then drive the 101 down to the Redwoods. Spend a couple days in the Redwoods, and then drive back up Highway 101. Super gorgeous. It's all very pretty. I wanted to go to Sequoia National Park back earlier this year, but so many of the roads were closed, and I was like, nah. Okay, well, you know what? I might just skip this one, because I don't, well, it looks like there's another geo trail over here. Okay. Here's the thing. Someone is saying it's north of the trail, which... Cache is on the north side of the trail, about 45 feet off. Coordinates took you off on the wrong side of the trail. Okay, so the coordinates are off. Past where the beavers swim, up where the wolves play. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come out. So according to this, the cache might be over here. Yeah, because there's another geo trail over here. No, it is over here. It's on the wrong side. It's not even close. Alright, if you guys want to know a geocache, it's this. This isn't even on the right. These coordinates are so badly off. Holy fucking shit. Alright. I'll put you guys down. By the way, raiders, I forgot to mention this. If y'all need to raid and run, take care of yourselves. Go do what you gotta do. But yeah, if you stick around, you know, get some, get yourself a snack, get yourself a drink, and, you know, come on down. Ooh! Dude, look at that pug sticker. Much day to get ready for a wedding. Yeah. Have fun at that. Yo, my sister, she's getting married in a month, so, or 2 months actually. My sister's getting married, so I'm actually going to Houston in December to go see my sister get married. And it's gonna be exciting. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Really excited for my sister. Let's see. Today is the 11th of October, 2025. Alright, so when you geocache, right, you put the date and your username, whatever your username is on the geocache app, and then you post it to the Geocache app. I also like to take a picture. I forget that my phone is on my left side now, and not my right side. There we go. I like to take a picture. It's not. This is not necessary. You do not need to take a picture. I do. I like to do it because then my reputation precedes me. I've actually been to geocache meetups, and people will see my hedgehog and be like, "Oh, you're the hedgehog lady," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, Mr. Hedgehog, yeah. I always take a picture of Mr. Hedgehog." So, and that reminds me, like, guys, again at the end of the month, which, if you recall from the last time I took care of these pugs, I got one of them super high on accident. It was an accident. I didn't mean to get them super high. Also, it was a very scary experience for me because they got super high and I was like, oh no, I just killed my friend's dog. Like, alright, let's go and put you here. Let's go ahead and, oh my god. Yes, and you, Mizzy, you also have a great day. Thank you so much for the raid. I will take care of your people, don't you worry. Alright. There we go. I put wow these coordinates are way off. Alright. I'll get this put away. Let's go ahead and move to the next geocache here. I'm always down for a good fae. Ooh, I know that hedgehog emote. But yeah, no, we call her Space Dog. Because she got super high, and her name is Janeway. And so we always joke about how she went to the Delta Quadrant to bring her crew home. Oh man, is it getting bad? Am I gonna have to fall back? Hopefully the signal picks up. We actually haven't tested my signal on this side, so let me know if it starts getting really bad. Just tiny cutouts, okay. Here's what I'll do. I'll drop the bitrate, just to help out a bit. While we're on this side. Well, looks like we're good to go again. Pop it up to 4.0. We'll see. That's IRL streaming. If you've never seen an IRL streamer, be prepared for dropouts. It happens, right? You know, I don't have like a magic... Oh shit, my shoe came untied. Hang on. We unfortunately don't have like a magic stick to detect like if the signal is gonna hold in a certain spot or not. You know? Really, you're kind of just hoping for the best. That's IRL in a nutshell. If you ever want an IRL... My number one recommendation is to get a second phone. Ideally one that has like a different service. So like if you have T-Mobile, you want to get Verizon. You know. That way you're using two different towers. But I don't get specifically T-Mobile and Verizon. I actually have Google Fi and Visible. Google Fi uses T-Mobile, and Visible uses Verizon, so I basically have access to both, which is nice. And honestly, y'all, Visible is fantastic. If you are looking for a new phone service who is cheap, good, and gives you true unlimited data, Visible. And if you want to go to Visible, hit me up. I'll give you a code. It'll save you $20 off for 1 month. Gives me a $20 off 1 month. I mean, it's great. I can't say enough good things about Visible. They're so fucking good. So, all right. Let's see. It's 10:11. Okay. I just need to make sure I'm back in the ferry by like 1, because my friend is coming and I'm picking her up. So it's gonna be a good time. I'm taking her to my favorite Thai restaurant called Khao Soi. I've brought y'all to Khao Soi before. Fantastic food. Their name is literally want a dish. Ooh, look at that. Look at that mushroom. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Hold on, I'm gonna whip up my phone real quick. I'm gonna take a... There we go. Perfect. I say that's a great fucking picture right there. Look at that. Yeah, no, I'm super excited. Like I said, me and this person, we've been, for lack of a better word, we've been flirting all week, so I don't want it, like, I'm like, I kind of wanted to go somewhere, but I'm also like, bro, I'm fucking leaving on November 2nd, like, the dumbest thing I can do is get someone started into a relationship with me, like, the dumbest thing I could do, because it's like, fuck, bird, you scared me, holy shit, god damn. Yeah, it literally is the dumbest thing I could do right now, you know? So, we'll see where it goes. I don't think it's going anywhere. I think we're just gonna be really good friends. I don't know. I'll update you guys tonight. We'll see. But they've very clearly made statements that, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So, yo, speaking of tournaments, I went to a pinball tournament last night. It was an amateur tournament. I was a little questioned on, Fiona, are you sure you're still an amateur? I was like, I'm a 3 on the IFPA. Or the MNP website. And they're like, oh, okay. I'm like, look, I'm good. I'm not that good. I took 7th out of 23. I lost a couple games that were, you know, like Dracula kicked my butt. Uh-oh. Give me a minute here. Dropping the bit rate. Oh, come on. Okay, these birds are trying to scare the shit out of me. It's getting really annoying right now. But yeah, no, knife being like that sometimes, so we'll see. We'll see. I'm down to be platonically close. That's the other thing. Like, I'm down to be like, you know, hey, if you want to cuddle, hold hands and kisses as you know, as friends, like, I'm totally down for that. That is generally fine. I just don't want to get into an actual relationship. And so I have to make sure I don't let it get there, because I don't want to ruin friendships with a relationship, you know? Anyways. Da, da, da. I hope you all enjoying the music, by the way. I still think it's on, I still think it's doing some Zelda music. I'm not too sure. Come on, Signal, you got it. You got it, Signal. There's so many birds out right now. Also, this is nice, because, like, no one's out here. Like, I think all the people are staying on the main trail, which is really cool. In fact, the main trail is, like, right over there. We could actually probably walk to the main trail from here. Like, we just cut through the woods. But, we got another geocache to go get. So we gotta go get that. We gotta go get the next geocache. But before we go on, I'm gonna take a swig of water here. Stay hydrated, friends. Take care of yourselves. Because if you don't hydrate, you will dehydrate. Yeah, so the main trail is like right over there, I think. You actually see there's like a bit of a... Looks like there's a bit of an animal trail right here. Can you hear it? I think there's frogs. Oh, they heard me. I don't know what that was, but they heard me. I think those might have been frogs croaking at each other. Or not frogs, but toads. Or frog, yeah. Yeah, I agree. It sounded like a frog / toad. Ooh, the signal was barely hanging in there. We might... I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. We might have to turn back here. I don't know how much the signal is liking this. Going up, so it could help. Yeah, we're gonna see. Obviously, I want you guys to enjoy. So if we need to turn back, we can. I'm keeping an eye on the signal, and it's definitely bouncing up and down, which is not good. So as long as we don't enter the red for long periods of time, we'll be okay. Okay, so signal's looking pretty good right now, which is good. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be very sketchy here, right? Just, you know, pretend this is a test. This is a signal test, guys. This is what we're doing. Good old signal test. You gotta love it. So. Man, you know what I've been forgetting to do? I've been forgetting to watch the Albuquerque Hot Air Balloon Festival. Because I forget that the Albuquerque Hot Air Balloon Festival actually streams on YouTube. By the way, guys, if you ever want to watch the Albuquerque Hot Air Balloon Festival, you can. It's not as cool as being there, let me tell you. Being there is something else. But if you've ever wanted to see what the Hot Air Balloon Festival is like, just go to YouTube. Or no, sorry, Google like ABQ Hot Air Balloon Stream. And it's like the first link. It was, oh my god. You know, to this day, that evening stream with the special shapes is still the best stream I've ever done. I had like 80 people. Like, I've never raided with so many people. I've never even come close to that, you know? And it was a phenomenal time, and I loved it, you know? But it just wasn't in the cards this year, you know? Right? Here's the thing, right? With the school, I had two options. Either do the school now, like I'm doing, and then do this big November-December trip, or do the school in November, December, and then do that trip where I go to the Albuquerque Hot Air Balloon Festival, I go to TwitchCon, and I was like, you know, I want to squeeze in some new experiences before I settle down. So I chose this because this would allow me to see friends again, right? Like, if I get a job in New Mexico, I can just go to the Hot Air Balloon Festival every year. I don't need to worry about missing it this year, because I'll just go next year. You know? But, if I don't take this opportunity to go to Philadelphia and DC and see all my friends, and I get that job in New Mexico, well, now it's going to be infinitely harder for me to go over there enough to go to PAX Unplugged, to see all my friends, to do all that stuff. And so, it makes sense to get all that done now, and then just go to the Albuquerque Hot Air Balloon Festival next year. So yeah, that, you know, and I'm missing TwitchCon kinda sucks. I'm still hoping my sister sends me a text and goes, hey, by the way, our ship got delayed. Because if they get delayed, then I can buy a last minute ticket, fly down Friday night, and then stay with my sister, and go to TwitchCon Saturday, Sunday, and then fly back Sunday night. So, careful in DC. Yeah, I think I'll be fine. I'm not worried. As long as I carry my ID on me, I should be okay. Yeah, it's frustrating to see that. As someone who goes to cities all the time, and then to see people lie about how dangerous cities are, I'm like, look, I'm not saying that cities aren't dangerous, but people treat cities, you know, especially super conservatives like to treat cities like they're fucking war zones, and I'm like, bro, you need to go to a city. But I'll die. No, you won't. You won't fucking die, dog. You probably won't even get bothered. Oh no, I know exactly what I know what we're talking about. So the reason why the National Guard is being deployed to the cities is because the super conservatives are so convinced that cities are crime-ridden hellholes that's on fire and everything's being destroyed, when that couldn't be farther from the truth. Yes, there are parts of the city that are, of any city, that are very, very bad. That just happens. You can't take care of it. Well, we should be able to, but we don't. It just happens, you know? I'm not worried about the crime. I understand that the National Guard in these cities, right? Like, I'm looking at going to Portland next week. I understand. I gotta be careful. Right? I might be dropping by Chicago. once again, gotta be careful. Going to DC, gotta be careful. Cities that in my life, I've never felt like I've had to watch over my back. And now I'm like, well, fuck. Now I gotta look over my back because, you know, what if some people in a white van pretending to be, you know, to be like National Guard decide to hop out and try to get me, you know? Like, that's the thing. Man, do y'all remember when that was happening back in like 2020? And I just remember someone in the military being like, I don't understand the problem. They just take you to court and then they let you go. I'm like, you don't see a problem with an unmarked van with unmarked people taking you and putting you into a fucking van? They're like, well, they're just taking you to a courthouse and then letting you go. I'm like, you are using the end to justify the means. Like, bro, you're being put into an unmarked van by unmarked people. That in of itself is already super fucked. I don't care what the end is. Sorry if we're getting a little heavy, friends. As people snow these you know, signal no, yeah, I'm gonna keep moving here. There is a geocache nearby, which is why we're on this trail. So we're gonna try to get this geocache. This one's called Halloweenie's Special Treat here. Let me see what the hint is. You shouldn't be stunned by this about 20 feet off the path. Oh, I see what's happening. My cell phone is disconnecting my Wi-Fi again. Why? S20. Why do you do that? So over. What are you doing, this phone? What are you doing? Please stop disconnecting from Fidipsy backup. For the love of fucking God. Please stop doing that. Here we go, give me a minute. I'm gonna bump both of them up. Yeah, I'm looking at buying a Pixel 10. I'm over the S25. I'm over it. It's such a shitty phone for streaming. I'm over it. So I'm looking at Pixel 10. I'm asking friends about it. I'm like, how do you like your Pixel 10? Is it a good phone? If you guys have a Pixel 10, let me know. I would like to hear more about it. Here we go. I think the geocache is back here, guys. It just, for some reason, the S25 does so much stupid shit, and it pisses me off. Okay. Okay, there's like a whole fucking trail back here. This is crazy. Okay. Alright. The problem is I don't want to get rid of my S25, because then I have to pay for it. I have to pay the rest of the balance off. Right now, it's only a $350 phone. But if I stop, you know, if I change it out for a new phone, then I got paid out the rest of the $850 balance, and I don't want to do that. So, it just makes more sense to upgrade my other phone than to change my S25. Okay, so this trail was definitely not on the list. Ow, fucker, that hurt. Alright, we should be pretty close to the geocache here. Should be right on top of it. There we go. How about over here? Well, I'm not going to trade the S25. I'm going to keep the S25. Because as a phone by itself, it's okay. I see it. It's over. It's gonna be over here. As a phone by itself, it's fine. As a streaming phone, it sucks. Oh, the other phone? Wait, what did I do to the other phone? Oh, you talking about my S20? Oh, I'm not gonna trade in my S20. Oh, here we go. Look at that. My S20 at this point is ride or die. This is a cool geocache. Seriously, look at that. Right? Spooky. Alright, I'm gonna put you guys down. Put you guys right here. Swear to God, don't scare me. I was just punching it to make sure it didn't like jump at me or something, you know? Make sure there's nothing here. There's a gigantic ass centipede back here. Holy shit. Alright. Let me open this geocache. Okay, nothing real special in here. I mean, oh, there's a bunch of spooky things in here. Spooky. And they have these wooden coins right here. Look at that. Yeah, they're geocaching coins. Dude, that's so cool. Music's so good, right? Yeah, it's kind of become my new go-to for just relaxing music. Oh, I just noticed the spider on here. Don't let it get to me. Deep breaths. Okay. There's a gigantic ass spider glued to the top of this. Didn't even notice it until now. I will show y'all. I'm gonna show you in just a minute. Don't fall me. Someone signed her name. Who's that? Sneaky Jules? Your name's purple, so it's blending in. Hang on. Sneaky Jules, what's up? Welcome on in. How are ya? So good to have you in here. Mr. Heffog, you want to take a picture of this? No, I'm just gonna hold Mr. Heffog here. Okay. Let's see. Ugh. Sneaky Jules, how are you doing? How goes your Saturday? We just found a geocache. I'm about to show you this geocache real quick. Just gotta get everything put away here. I'm using a completely new bag right now, and like experimenting with this geocaching bag, right? With the exception of Mr. Heffog's bag. His bag got moved over for this, but like I keep all my geocaching gear in here. I got like other geocaching, like I don't know, my geocaching belt. I don't know how well it's gonna, I don't know. I'm using it so I can start seeing what adjustments I have to make to it. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna show y'all the spider on here. Oh, this thing has got bugs all over. Hang on a minute. I'm just gonna pick you guys up. Look at that. So yeah, that's the giant spider. I had to take a deep breath. This thing's also got a bunch of insects glued to the inside. Cockroaches. This person really likes bugs. Really likes bugs. You know, I've gotten a lot better with spiders, especially with like geocaching and van knifing, but I still just don't like them at all. Oh. There we go. Alright. Let me go ahead and nog this. But yeah, Sneaky Jules, have you ever done geocaching? I love me some geocaching. So much fun. Alright, let me see. What's your battery at? 81%? Okay. What are you guys at? You're at 60%. Okay, so we can wait. Alright, so the next geocache isn't for a while, so we can actually wait. So we're gonna walk until we get way over there, because the next geocache is quite the distance away. So let's go and get y'all turned around here, and let's get back to the trail, because we are way away from the main trail right now. Oh shit! Oh shit! I almost fucking snipped. We almost had another waterfall incident. If y'all don't know what the waterfall incident is, it's a stream that we did in Salt Lake City, and we got to the top, right, and we're seeing the waterfall, and I'm like, guys, we're gonna raid out here, right? And I turned to this view, and I'm like, well, guys, well, I guess we're gonna raid out. And next thing you know, my camera's doing this goofy shit, you know? And then I pick it up, and I'm on the ground, and I go, you guys okay? Because I snipped. And yeah, that was an experience, let me tell you. So yeah, gotta be careful. Don't want to fall. Alright, back to the main trail. Well, I guess as main a trail as this is, it's more of an this is like a tertiary trail. We're getting back to the auxiliary trail, and then the auxiliary trail will take us back to the main trail, and then we go get some more geocaches. Oh, we need to do more squats, because it's that time again. It's that time again, friends. Alright. I'm gonna knock out 20 squats. Now we'll just go. Because I always have to bring you guys up. There we go. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Woo. Woo. Let me tell you, those first like 5 squats that I got, or those first like 15 squats that I got, this is nothing. And then you get to those final 5 and you're like, ooh, I can start to feel the burn. Normally we do push-ups, but the ground is wet. Kind of. It's drying up. I don't like doing push-ups in wet ground. Alright? I did that enough in the military. I'm good. I'm good. Alright. So now we transition into a nature walk for the next 10 minutes. So, and signal seems to be holding really good, which is awesome. There's no concern, but should be okay for now. We go ahead and bump up the bitrate to 4. Hopefully this doesn't cause everything to go completely screwy. So, yeah, good old Pac Northwest, my friends. Lots of trees, lots of green. No color at all, by the way. They don't call us the Evergreen State for nothing. Even though the east side of the state is actually very, it's very much like Wyoming. The east side of the state doesn't have a lot of trees. It's very flat, very rolling hills, right? Very much like, you know, like I said, very Wyoming-like. In fact, on the when you go to Spokane, there's actually a 100-mile part where there's no services. And in fact, if you travel in the western United States, not just the West Coast, the western United States, so for everything from like, I say everything from Kansas, everything west of Kansas City, there are a lot of spots where it's just like for the next 50 miles, the next 100 miles, no services. So you have to make sure that you have enough gas to get to the next services. So that's something to pay attention to, keep in mind, right? Honestly, when you travel, you shouldn't let your gas, especially when you're in the western United States, you shouldn't let your gas get below half. When you get to half, just refill, get back up to full, and then keep going. That way, if you zone out and you realize you're in one of these no service areas, you don't get SOL. Because you don't want to run out of gas, because that's gonna suck. So, granted, in most vehicles, that's only 4 gallons. But, well, I guess if you only have like an 8-gallon car, I guess it can depend. I know my Honda Fit only had like an 11-gallon tank. And I would average about 30 miles a gallon on the highway. No, I'd average because there's 35. So I could usually get up to about 350 miles per tank. But if I was traveling, I never let my thing go under half a tank. Just because, you know, I don't want to ever be in that situation where I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't have any more gas. That's a bad day. That's such a bad day to run out of gas in the middle of nowhere. What time is it? 10:40? My friend's gonna come in at 1:20. I'm doing the math here. I'm debating if I want to. I might actually go for just one more geocache, and we're gonna head back to the van, and then we're gonna look at raiding out. Which still gives us another 45 minutes together. I want time to go drop by the Goodwills and do a little shopping and for board games. I know. Fiona, do you have any more room for board games? There's always room for board games, friends. Always room. So, plus, what they have a really cool board game. What if they have the Skyrim board game, friends? How can I pass up on the Skyrim board game? Oh my gosh, could you imagine if I could get my hands on the Skyrim board game? Holy shit. Start strapping inside a van, right? Providing that, you know, first layer of protection. Yeah, now we're a huge board gaming stream too. We do IRL and board gaming. So, if you're a board gamer and you want to see more board gaming, make sure to drop a photo. You know, it's a great time. We do single player games. I go to this one place called 15% Board Game Cafe. Amazing cafe. board game place I go to around here is Ashley's Pub. They were actually where I went to the pinball tournament last night. So. Oh. I'll move you back, buddy. Don't you worry. I got you. I'm gonna move you right here. There you go. You be a good moss. Ooh, maybe that moss was trying to cross the trail. What if that moss was not, dude, I'm just trying to get across. You don't have to move me back. No! There's videos of people who go to move snuffs and they pretend that the snuff is moving at like light speed. I wonder, like, do the snuffs perceive everything in slow motion because they're so slow? Like, is that actually a thing? Like, surely they're not moving at slow-mo, right? Like, the opposite of, like high speed, right? It's kind of crazy. They just move slow to attain calories. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, the slower you move, the less calories you burn, the less food you need. Seems like such a goofy, like, survival tactic, though. Like, you have to wonder, like, how did you guys survive evolution? You know? Usually, you either have some sort of really powerful defense so you don't have to move, or you're really fast when you get caught. Their claws are dangerous AF. So did they just get to the top of their defensive food chain and so people stopped wanting to fight them? Or can they actually move... Wait, can they move fast when they want to? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't think she's gonna make it. Give me a second, guys. Give me a minute, guys. Give me a second. Blaze, what's up? Welcome on in. How are you? I'm sorry that I'm talking to my friend. You know, the person that I was supposed to see today. She's not feeling super well, so I'm telling her right now. I'm like, look, if you can't make it today, don't worry. We'll figure it out. The problem is, I don't know if she knows I'm leaving November 2nd, but I don't want to tell her that. I don't. So I haven't really been telling people that I'm leaving on November 2nd. Like, in the past years, I've always been like, guys, I'm leaving on this day, or just hang out. I've been very quiet about it this year. I haven't really been telling people that I'm leaving, because I don't want people to feel guilty that they're not going to be able to see me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of just being like, you know, if you can see me, you can see me. But I don't want you to feel compelled to come hang out with me because I'm leaving, you know? And, like, there's a good chance I'll at least come back for, like, major events, you know? Assuming I don't come back next year, so. But Blaze, how are you doing? How goes your Saturday so far? So good to have you in. Okay, I'm just trying to get back to the geocaching here. Alright, let's go. Let's get 1 second and done. Did you have to work today, Blaze? You're eating a Big Mac pizza? How do I get my hands on a Big Mac pizza? Like, where, what? That sounds amazing. I want a Big Mac pizza. I'm guessing that the drizzle they put on top is Thousand Island, right? Or no, it'd be Big Mac sauce. Oh my god, I want some. They use Thousand Island, yeah. Yeah. So once again, sorry if I'm pausing and getting quiet. I'm like coordinating. I'm talking to my friend. So, I'm reassuring her. It's fine. It's fine if you don't come out. I get it. It's a knot. And if you have no energy and you need to rest, like fucking go rest. You know. I get it. And I told her we'll hang out. We'll hang out. But it had to be this weekend, which is unfortunate, because next week I'm probably going to Portland for Portland Retro Expo. Which, by the way, guys, I'm looking at going to Portland for Portland Retro Gaming, the Retro Gaming Expo. So I'm hoping I get to stream that. So that'll be fun. But yeah. So I imagine it's like meat and bread and lettuce and tomato and Thousand Island. Fuck. You know, there was a pizza. So when I was in Norfolk for like 4 months, I actually got to have a pizza called the In-N-Out Pizza. Right? It was this pizza place called Humboldt Pizza, because Humboldt is in California, and they had this In-N-Out pizza, same exact thing as your Big Mac pizza. It was basically all the ingredients you would expect on an In-N-Out burger, but on a pizza. And it was absolutely amazing. I loved it. I was such a huge fan of it. So, okay, I need to go straight. Yes. Yep, okay. Now I want to see, now I gotta type in Big Mac Pizza to see, I don't see if anyone has it. 'Cause now I want a Big Mac Pizza. Fuck. That sounds so good right now. It's a little bumming that she had to cancel. I'm a little sad now. I was super excited, and now I'm just like, fuck. I'm trying to debate, like, how am I gonna have enough time to see her before I leave? The best chance to see her would be November 2nd, literally the final day that I'm here. It's like my best chance. I have to go to Seattle on November 2nd anyway. It's my best shot to see her. Because I don't know if I can do it next week. And the week after, maybe. I might be able to make that work. October 25th, maybe. I gotta talk to her. No, because that's a super pinball women's weekend. She's not gonna be able to come down. Fuck. I don't know. That sucks. That's okay. I feel like you may have redeemed something. It is indeed the hef hugs. Alright, well, let me go and bring you guys down here. Alright. Well, Mr. Hef Hug, you get my hug first. I know that Mr. Hef Hug just disappears. Mr. Hef Hug, come give them a little hug. Boop. 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 I mean, I'll talk to her. I'll figure it out. I'll figure something out. Honestly, half the problem is this damn school. The fact of the matter is that this school doesn't get out till 5 p.m. even on Fridays. And that makes things so fucking hard. Because it's like, well, fuck. I can't go do anything, you know? Now, granted, if I go work at, Los Alamos down in New Mexico, they're on a 4-10 schedule, so this is kind of perfect. I'm pretty much doing 4-10s as it is, and it's fine. Having a 3-day weekend is cool. But also, it makes it hard to get out. And I've already made plans for the 25th, right? Like, I've made plans to go see a witch's paddle and go watch Rocky Horror. So I wasn't planning on going to Seattle for the Super Women's Weekend. Like, I kind of told people, like, yeah, I'll be there. And then I realized I'm going to miss half of it. And so it's just not, to me, it's just not worth going up for the other half. I'm like, ugh. And then I made plans. And now it's like, well, now it's not even worth going up at all. Because I could potentially go on Sunday. But then I'm like, for what? They're going to do finals? I don't know. I'm going to talk to her. We're going to figure something out. Hello.
Hey. Check out that red oak on your left, just past it.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
It's a little tiny.
Oh, okay.
Really.
Oh, man. See, well, that's a red oak. I'm really bad at identifying oaks. Super bad at identifying stuff. I can't identify shit to save my knife. Hey. They said it's on my left. I have no idea. Maybe it's this thing? Ooh, maybe this thing? I don't know. Probably in bloom. Hell yeah, look at these leaves. Some good leaves right here. Let me just double check, make sure it's confirmed that she's definitely not coming. Okay, yeah. Maybe I'll ask her what her work schedule is and be like, hey, when do you work? Because maybe I could just take a trip to Seattle tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know. I'm sure she works 5/8s and not 4/10s. So. No, wait, it's Saturday. Wait, what am I doing tomorrow? Oh, no, I made plans to go... Okay. What if... Let me see something. There's no tournaments, but what if I just went to Seattle? What if I just didn't go to the women's tournament? What if I was like, hey, I'm gonna come to Seattle and hang out with you? I could do that. I don't know. It kind of sucks. I don't know, well, it doesn't suck. I mean, it sucks I don't get to see them, but it sucks that, like, this is like the third time I've had plans to go do something, and then people have had to cancel. And once again, this is fine, you know, right? People get sick, people don't feel well. I get it. When the weather changes, I also get sick. It's just a bummer. She got her shots earlier this week, too, so I'm sure the shots are taking it out of her, so, you know, it happens. It happens. It's a beautiful... Yeah. That's what the flu does. I need to go get my shots. I actually need to go to the VA and plan out when I'm going to get these shots done. So... I guess, you know what? Here's what I'll do. On the 24th, I'll ask my friend, hey, did you get off on the 25th? And she says no, she didn't get off the 25th. I'm just gonna go to Seattle, play in the pinball tournament, and then head back down to Tacoma, watch the movie, and then head back up. Go do that. I could do that. Or I could just say, call it a NOS in the movies. I don't know. I'm gonna plan this out. You know what? This is dumb. I'm not gonna. I need my laptop. I need my bigger brain to help coordinate all this. Cause right now, there's too much information I'm trying to process, and I'm like, you know what? It's fine. So. Maybe I'll contact my other friends and see if they want to have... Ooh, I should contact... Let me see. I don't know. Let me see. Alright, I'm sending it. I'm trying to make new plans here, and if these plans don't go through, whatever. Alright, let's go find this final geocache, friends, and then we can head back to the van. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Whoa. Rocks! Hey, they gave him a face. That's kind of cute. Hell yeah. I see the signal just dropped for a minute there. Why are you dropping, signal? Be good. Be good, signal. So the other trail is actually right over there. We're super close to the other trail right now. Well, we're gonna take this trail. We're gonna take this trail back. Wait, which way do I go? No, I think I gotta go this way. Go this way. Here we go. Bow, 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 bow. Yes, inspire us, Zelda music. What song is this? This is the... Oh, this is the Saloon medley from Stardust? I haven't played Stardust in so long, I have no idea. I've been wanting to get back into it. I'm also like... I don't know. Someone lit a small fire in here. You can tell. You can see the burnt insides. A lightning strike? It could have been. But in a lightning strike, you would expect more damage to the tree. And the damage was very limited to that section. But speaking of, have y'all ever seen a slow-mo video of a lightning strike hitting? Oh, they do? Would the tree not split it apart though? I don't know, I guess I gotta watch more videos of trees getting hit by lightning strikes. It's pretty cool to watch though. When you see a tree get hit by a lightning strike. It like lights up momentarily. Super cool. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to sit down and watch some more videos. When a dead tree gets hit, it gets obliterated. Oh, when a dead tree gets hit? Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Whew. Let's see, we got this next geocache we're coming up to. This one's called Owl Scramble Series Hashtag 6 out of 12. Difficulty 2.5. Terrain is 2. Oh, it's a Scrabble series. Okay. Let's get to it first, and then I can read it. Yo, look at that fucking moss patch over there. Can I get to that moss patch? Yo, that moss patch looks fucking so good. I wonder how that goes, see. Alright. Oh. I think I see where this geocache is gonna be at. Possibly. Most likely, yep. No, wait. No, wait. We go a little bit farther. I hear someone coming, though. I can hear people on the trail. Which could make things interesting. Define interesting. Oh god, we're all gonna die? Can anyone tell me where that's from? It's a great movie quote, let me tell you. Alright. According to this, it should be right around here. There's definitely people coming. Okay. Let's pull up the hint here. Left behind a dog's noise. What the fuck's that supposed to mean? A tree? Oh, what's this over here? There's definitely people coming. Let's go over here. Oh, dude, look at this. There's a whole thing over here. Let's go over here. Here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah. Woo. Look at this. Look at this spot. This is a nice little spot. Hello. Oh man, I was hoping to be back here. Okay. This is a nice little place to come and just lie down. I mean, look at this. It's almost like a bed right here. Let me see, do I have the song on here? I don't know if I have the song on my Spotify. Oh, my phone didn't like that. Ooh, my phone didn't like that. We're gonna fall back. Let me see the geocaches back here somewhere. Nope. I think it's behind a tree somewhere. Trying to see if it's behind that tree, maybe. I'm not seeing anything. Yo, look at this fucking thing. Oh my god. It's like, damn. Get crawling, go in there. Who needs caves when you can just crawl into the tree line, you know? Alright. You could code that, make a nice hut, right? Just crawl in there, have a small fire off to the side. Alright. Let me take a look at some of these geocaching notes. Alright, trail on the geocache. Okay. Well, from the looks of it... Oh, boy, that's not gonna help. Maybe... So the hint is... Left behind a dog's noise. Maybe it's over here? I don't know. I don't like the idea of going back here. There's definitely a geo trail. Bit of a geo trail over here, so let's go. Let's check it out. I'm not seeing any evidence of this geocache anywhere. Okay. Maybe it's back here somewhere. Nope. Nope. Alright. Ah! Let go of my spider stick. Oh god. Could be over here, maybe. Maybe over here. Nope. Well, here's the thing. People aren't saying that it's not there. People were saying they had to backtrack quite a bit. So, maybe there's another geo trail over here somewhere. I don't know. I don't care that much. Alright, let's go. Let's keep going. Let's head back to the van, friends. Not the best way to finish, but you know, it's going to require a lot of like bushwhacking, and I just don't want to do that. You know, I'm good. So, let's get back to the van. I gotta take my meds anyways. I'm like a little behind on my med. I should have taken it at 9:30. I'm gonna take it at 9:30. It's all good. Oh god, don't fall me. Alright. Oh, so hang on a minute. I'm just disconnect from my earphone. You know, phone, you know, S25, if you would stop disconnecting my other phone, you wouldn't have this problem. Is that rain out here? You know, the funny thing about walking the forest is sometimes you can hear the rain before it starts coming down on you. Hopefully it doesn't start raining. If it does, we're gonna have to start really huffing and puffing and getting back. Dude, there's a fucking... Of course, it doesn't help that I keep finding these really neato-looking side trails. That's not much of a side trail. Probably an animal trail. I notice I get these off to something. I mean, I don't need to run. I have your umbrella. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Ooh. Look at this. Oh my god. This is so pretty. Look, I like greenery, but I also really enjoy when it's kind of bare like this. With like logs everywhere and moss, and you can kind of see the ground floor. Consider me a fan. Look at these. Look at the moss on top of all this wood right here. And that is some thick moss right there. Like, damn, that moss has been working. Wow, that is so cool. You know, it's too bad I can't take you guys to the Hall of Mosses, dude. The Hall of Mosses is so gorgeous. But there's no signal out there. There's like zero signal. I cannot stream out there at all. And while I have thought about doing... Wait. Fuck, which way do I need to go? Beaver Loop or Alder Pass? Uh-oh. No, I need to stay on Beaver Loop. Okay, I need to go this way. You guys not eating this? I mean, moss is edible, right? Or at the very least, moss is a source of water. But I presume moss is edible. Depending on the moss, obviously there's... You know, I would never want to eat Spanish moss. Fuck that. But like this green moss right here. I'm sure this green moss is edible. Yeah, it depends. Absolutely. It's like mushrooms, right? You don't want to, you know, eat a bad mushroom. I want to go check this out over here. The scenery changes. Oh my god, look at this. Hang on. See if I can get over here. Wow. It is raining. That's what I thought. I thought I could hear it up in the trees. Careful me, this is a little slippery. Right? You can see people have walked over here. People have probably walked out over to there. This is a cool little area. Fuck yeah. And of course, nature's hot dogs. I always laugh whenever people bite them. It always amazes me how much fluff is packed into them. And then you take a bite and the fluff is just like, boof. You're like, oh, fuck. But, they are edible. By the way, I mean... I don't know exactly how you would eat them, but cattails are edible. I'd have to look it up. So yeah, this isn't here. Let me get a nice picture here. Just a nice little spot. What a nice little spot here. I could imagine, like, bringing someone out here and we could have lunch right here. And just enjoy the scenery. Really nice. Alright, let's go back. Here comes the fun part. Getting back over everything. Oh, I can just go this way. This way's not easier. Much easier route over here. Here we go. Look at this. I bet people have walked across this. I don't know how safe this is. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. This does not feel super sturdy. I mean, it does, but it's also like... Okay, here we go. Guys, we're walking in the trees. We're walking in the trees. Oh, yeah. Now it feels super sturdy. Hell yeah. Alright, time to get down. Probably shouldn't jump. I've jumped from this height and... I mean, this is gonna be like 6 feet. That's a dot. Look at this little plant right here. I kinda wanna take a picture. Mr. Half-Hog. Alright, I hope you guys don't... Oh! You know, there's not a good place to put you guys. Also, my phone is disconnected my other phone again. There we go. I'd have to put you guys down. I don't want to do that. Hang on. Maybe I'll put you guys right here. No, because then I can't get around you guys. Okay, once I get down. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna sit. Okay. Here we go. Oh, fuck. I did not stick that landing at all. My right foot came down before my left foot, so... That's okay. Woo! We did it, though. We did it. You know, S25... This is why you're gonna get replaced with a... Well, you're not gonna get replaced at S25. I'm gonna hang on to you. This is why I'm buying the Pixel 10, because you suck. Stupid S25. It's fine. It's fine. The only problem with the Pixel 10 is it's like $800. That's the only issue. I'm like, ugh, damn. It's a lot of money. But, if I'm gonna do it, I feel like I should do it now. You know what I mean? Can you hear the birds? They're chirping. You know, I'm always amazed by what my phone can pick up, you know? Look at this mushroom over here. Hell yeah. You know what would be cool if we found some chicken in the woods? I've only ever seen chicken in the woods one time, and it was in somebody's yard. And I was like, yo, this is so cool. Granted, it was like their front yard, right next to the sidewalk. So I was like, how do you prevent people from taking this? But also, it's like, well, I mean, you know, it's private property. You know, the idea is you don't want people to be a dick. But I'm sure there's someone out there being like, oh, chicken in the woods, I'm gonna take it. You know? I've never had chicken in the woods, by the way. I would like to try it sometime. I also would love to try lion's mane. Yeah, lion's mane and chicken in the woods are the two I would love to try at some point in my life. I make it sound like I can't just go buy it. They are very expensive, though. So, I generally am like, on I'll hold off till I get a job. You know. I just need to find a recipe on, like, how I would like to prepare it. You know what I mean? Alright. So our next turnoff for the Big Cedar Trail should be coming up. Yeah, I mean, Google exists. I'll look it up. It's not a big deal. Oh god, almost tripped. Okay, we gotta turn here, right? Yeah, Big Cedar. Okay. This is the trail we want. Big Cedar Trail. First time on the Big Cedar Trail. This will take us back to the van. There's technically one more geocache over here. Oh, my other friend's missing a tourney. Fuck, I should just skip the fucking tourney. I should just skip the tournament and just head to Seattle. Vegas, what's up? Welcome on in. How are you? Welcome to the tail end of today's walk. We are... Oh, Alder Pass. You told me it would have been fast for me to take the Alder Pass. Oh, whatever. Yeah, we had a nice geocache walk. We found like 4 or 5 geocaches today. And we're on our way back to the van. I'm kidding. I'm kind of getting social gut punches right now. The person I was gonna pick up today and go to the pinball tournament with, she's not feeling well, so she can't make it. And my other friend's not gonna make the tournament, so now I'm like, do I even want to go to the tournament anymore? I don't know. So when I get back to the van after I get out, I'm gonna talk to my friend in Seattle and be like, what if I come to you? Or are you just trying for some unknown time, rest up? Maybe I shouldn't ask. I know I would love to have someone come over and just, hey, come chill, play some video games with me. Right? Low energy. But I know some people, they're like, oh, there's a guest here. I have to be energetic. I have to be entertaining. Guys, look at this thing. What's going on here? Interesting. Yeah. No, well, you know, like I said, that's Geocache Walk. I'm pretty sure someone took all the caches. Because, look, I'm not bad at geocaching. So, when I'm not finding, it's one thing for me not to be able to find 1, 2, even 3 caches. But when it's like 8 caches in a row, something is up, right? So, yeah, hopefully someone figures that out. Look at this tree, just in the way the trail. This tree was like, I'm gonna sprout my ass right here, right in the middle of your trail. Well, technically it's not the trail. What are those? You talking about the leaves? I have no idea, man. I wish I knew. I wish I knew more about trees and plants. I am woefully not very knowledgeable about this kind of stuff. And also my S25 keeps disconnecting. And I'm just like, you know, it's fine. I'll just keep reconnecting manually. And maybe my S25 will figure it out. So, yeah, I'm woefully not very knowledgeable about this kind of stuff. Which kind of sucks. So, yeah. Like, I can recognize certain trees, but not a ton of them. For a minute, I was like, oh my god, is that the road? No, it's just a fallen tree. Had the same color though. Yeah, it takes a lot of just going out with like a book and looking at stuff and then just practicing every week until you know what you're looking at, you know what I mean? Like, there's some things I can recognize, like, I'm getting better with trees, but plants, I'm still kind of not very good at. But like I said, I still struggle with a lot of trees, so. Like, here's the thing, right? There's plenty of groups around who do, like, nature walks, and they'll literally point at stuff and be like, this is that, and this is this. Oh, here's a berry you can eat. In the event of what is going on over here? I saw this, and I was like, huh. It's hollowed out, and someone just put a bunch of rocks in here. That's interesting. Okay. But yeah, so as I was saying, there's groups here, and there's groups in every city. You just have to look them up. It's a little hard, because you gotta kind of know what you're looking for. But there's just groups who will take you out into the forest and show you things. Like, hey, you can eat this. Don't touch this. Don't eat that. Right? In an emergency, you could eat this, This is that kind of tree, right? Oh, that's this kind of bird, right? And I just never make time for it. Mostly because they're always up here in Kitsap County, and I'm not in Kitsap County, and it's kind of pain in the butt for me to come up here. So. But yeah, I mean, the only way to get better at something is to start doing it, Start doing it and keep doing it. So yeah, if you have a lot of forest near you, start looking up, like, hey, forest walks, and you might see groups. Another place to go find this information will be the library. A lot of libraries will have information on this. Because the same people who tend to go on informational, tours like this also tend to really enjoy libraries and understand libraries are a great resource to get information out there, So there's just different ways of finding out about these. I usually find out about them through Facebook because I have other friends who are who are nature oriented, and they like these events, and that's how I find out about them. So also, if you just have really nature loving friends, you can ask them, because they'll help you out. So that's the best way to get started. So alright, we are almost back. We'll probably be about another 5 minutes out from the van. We're back at the OG intersection. For those who don't know, when we got to this intersection, we actually went that way. So that's where we went earlier today, and we did a huge fucking loop. And so now we came from this one. So, hell yeah. How fun. What a good walk. I'm so glad that this is here, It just makes for a nice forest walk, Got some real weak spots, but overall, the fact of the matter is we're able to stream the entire time, And that's good. Right? Now, what we just did is half the park. The other half of the park is actually south of us. The signal in the south half of the park really sucks. We went out there once. It was not good. It was very spotty. It was kind of rough. I went back and watched that VOD, and I was like, oh yeah, no, as soon as I went over there, it was like Minecrafty like half the time. It's just not worth going down there. And like the craziest part, it's much more open than this area. This area is all just trees and stuff, and so it blew my mind that this area would be good, but the southern portion would be not good. Which indicates to me that the phone tower is probably somewhere over here, like to my left, because south is this way, so north is this way. So that's what indicates to me. There's a phone tower to the north of me. So, all right. Let's get back to the van. As you can see the road. You can see the cars. We're back. Back again. Okay, now I'm gonna take it back to me. There is another geocache here. I don't know if I'm gonna go for it. Let me see it. No, I'm not gonna go for it. We're just gonna... Oh yeah, and people haven't been finding it. Yeah, nope. Probably not there. Alright, let's get to me van. Yeah. Very pretty over there. Yeah, I'm like looking for like moss with little mushrooms. Yeah, that's always like great pictures to take. So, have a good walk. Alright. Oh yeah, we've made it, friends. Alright. Let's let me get inside of my van. I'm gonna put you guys... I'm gonna get you guys attached to this. Put you on this. Oh, shit. Did not mean to push it like that. There we go. I'm gonna turn you guys around. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna come in from the other side. After I put everything down real quick and grab what I need. You know what? Hang on. Let me sort my flippy floppies. We did make it back to safety. Hell yeah. No more trees to be tree-like at me. Like, you know? Like, get out of here, trees. Alright. Now I'm gonna turn you guys around. There we go. What'd I do with my Cheez-Its? I want some goddamn Cheez-Its. No more Bigfoot stalking us, right? Gotta be careful with that Bigfoot, you know? He's dangerous. Alright. Get this sweater off. I cannot stand to wear my sweater inside of my van. I do it when it gets really cold, but I hate doing it. Oh my gosh, wearing a sweater inside just... Ugh, it feels so weird. I hate it. I don't know if anyone else has that problem. I cannot stand it. It is not something I care for, so... Alright. Well, we made it. We found... Once again, look. Let me go through. Let me see how many caches we found. We found... Nope. These are not the geocache apps. Here we go. We found 1, 2, 3... Oh, we only found 4 caches. The fifth... So we went for 5. We found 4. It's the white cheddar, by the way. Best one. In my opinion. But also, your opinion is wrong if it's not white cheddar. I know the white cheddar. The white cheddar is so good. Oh my god. Mmm. Alright. Let's see who's on. We got Anaconda doing some just chatting. Potential Bliss is on. Shadowy Nacho, Simply... Oh, the plan. Oh, Little Nightmares 3 came out? Hell yeah. We got Pinball. Wow, really? Yeah, there's like no one on. Science and there's like Science is doing a stream with paleotizing, I think. Maybe I might take you out to Anaconda. Chaotic Good Mage. Hang on, let me see what they're doing. They're doing some sort of cooking stream. Let me see where they're at though. They might almost be done. Potential Bliss is on. We'll go to Potential Bliss. I don't have anyone else. Actually, the only Super's on. He's doing a streamer showcase.
Got special beats, alright?
Okay, special beats. Okay. When's your next stream, sorry?
I'm going to be streaming around
But
5 or 6 o'clock.
He's been on for 2 hours.
Playing some Peak. So if you want to see us,
let's go to Potential Bliss. He's hanging out in his van. Yeah, he's hanging out in his van. Let's go to Potential Bliss. Alright, let me go ahead. Let me pull Potential Bliss on this phone here. There you go, phone. Good job. Good job, phone. It's okay, you're a good phone. S25, he's the bad phone. Alright, so let me give a shout out to... Give me a second here. Shout out to the Potential Bliss. We met Potential Bliss at TwitchCon last year. Great IRL streamer. He's a van knifer. He usually hangs out between Los Angeles and mostly Los Angeles. But he'll go down to San Diego and San Francisco from time to time. It's really cool. He does great streams. He's actually in the middle of a subathon right now, which is amazing. So yeah. And it is like right now he's just hanging out in his van, chilling. He's got one of those big vans so he can actually stand in it. Me, I don't get to stand in my van. I mean, I could if I removed the wood. But then I gotta deal with the unevenness of a floor. So, we're gonna head over to Potential Bliss friends. Thank you to everyone who popped in today. Shipment, Vegas, Blaze, Mizzy, thank you so much for the raid. Johnny, so good having you in. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the walk. I'm so glad we got to find geocaches. I'm still so bummed at last Geocache Walk we found 2 out of 10. Man, 4 out of 5. It's good. That's 20% right there. So, let's go ahead and get this raid going. Let me go and give y'all the sub raid and the raid 2, and then I'm gonna go and start this raid. Stream manager. Where are you, Potential Bliss? There you are, buddy. Start that raid. Let's go. Alright, and there's the message from SiriBot, so I know the raid message is good to go. Y'all, make sure you grab the raid message that applies to you. If you're subbed, get the hedgehogs. If you're not subbed, get the wings. But at the end of the day, we're all part of the same prickle. Mr. Halfhog's he's gonna come give you the good old Halfhog wave. And y'all, thank you again so much for coming in. I hope y'all have a good rest of your weekend. I'm gonna try to salvage my weekend. I'll let you know how that goes. I'm gonna contact my friend in Seattle and be like, hey, what if I come to Seattle? Would that work? So I really do want to see her. So, but also I understand. But yeah, y'all enjoy hanging out with Potential Bliss. He's a great guy. He'll take care of you. And I will see y'all on Monday for another board game stream. I don't know what board game we're gonna play yet. I'll probably check on some board games tomorrow because I'm going to 15% with Fox Walks, and we don't know games, so that's gonna be fun. We're not gonna stream it. We're just gonna have fun. But bye, Mr. Halfhog. Oh, I need my own raid message. I forgot about my own raid message. Holy shit, me.